Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed back once again to the world of Last Epoch, and it appears they're running out of secrets. Yes, this coming Friday, I don't know how many times I've said it, we are going to get 083, Last Epoch's next big update. And it appears that 11th Hour Games just continues to leak out a little bit of information, and this time is about another weapon, or I guess I should say weapons that are getting remodeled with new base types. And we're going to check those out right now. As always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to support smaller channels. All right, let's jump right into this. Right now, we are on the official Last Epoch website under General News. New maces and wands coming in the Sands of Nagasa update 083. Without exaggeration, me saying the update's coming on Friday, I've probably said it 40 times in the last 2 weeks, especially on my stream today. So, 11th Hour Games has come out and said that they want surprises. They want us to log in on Friday. They want us to break down the patch notes once they officially drop them, which should be any time, and be surprised about some stuff we didn't expect. Which means even though we didn't know maces were getting reworked, we knew wands were already, there's still more to come. So let's check out these new items. Alongside axes, one-handed maces and wands are another weapon type receiving a complete rework in the Sands of Nagasa update, including a new 3D model, 2D art, and powerful implicit affixes to support a wide variety of builds. Check out some examples below. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Now, I had to double check. Granted, I should know off the top of my head. A mace is a blunt weapon, which it says right here, and unfortunately, it can't be dual wielded. You can dual wield daggers with the rogue. You can dual wield swords. You can dual wield axes on the primalist. You cannot dual wield maces right now. So when you're looking at these, you might think, holy crap, if I had 2 of these on my primalist, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, as of right now, it's not possible. So just keep that in mind. Cannot dual wield it. Serpent Mace. I always think it's funny, like they couldn't pick a better angle, you know, so you could see its face, but obviously you can kind of see the scales and the details on it. It is a mace that has a serpent on it. Orange on the bottom. I like orange. That's the color of my YouTube channel. And on here, you've got plus 53 melee physical damage, and as high as 50, or as low as 53, as high as 93 increased poison damage and poison resistance. I like how they're starting to put resistance on weapons, because again, it helps with capping it, and they're saying you're going to need poison resistance for Act 9. So you'll get it with your Serpent Mace. And this is the lowest of the tiers. This is only level 54. Moving on to required level 62, Solarum Hammer. Plus 60 to melee physical damage, and that's base. Range 60 to 90, increased stun chance, and then fire penetration 6 to 12. I mean, these new weapons are so good. You can kind of check this out. Looks pretty accurate. On here, it looks like it's a little more like worn. No, it looks good. And you can tell, like in the picture, kind of gold, and then as you work your way down, it turns more gray, and you can see that right here on the handle as well. Very detailed. Solarum Hammer. Moving on to my favorite item out of everything we're going to look at. Doomstar. It's got like this skull, like a bone handle, like a femur or something. No, it's not a femur. You got the bone handle, you got that skull, and then you get the spikes coming out of it. You hit them with the spikes. The reason why I love this item is also because of what it does. Required level 70. Plus 59, and this is locked, so you never have to worry about a range, melee physical damage, and then it can roll as high as 90% melee critical strike multiplier. I really love crit builds. I can openly admit that. I know people, oh, that's boring. I know people think that's boring. I wish I could have 2 of these. Could you imagine plus 180% to crit multiplier just from your weapons? That would be so cool. But it's nice seeing this on a weapon because sometimes it can be very difficult to get crit multiplier. You can roll as high as 90, and plus 59 is awesome. Because you can also roll melee physical and crit multiplier than on the affixes at the bottom. Doomstar, my number 1. But you gotta hit level 70. And then last for the maces. And these are blunt weapons. The Rune Hammer. You can see the hammer right here. Cut very nice. Good craftsmanship. You can tell. And on here you have plus 64 melee physical, so it boosts the Doom Hammer by 5. Increased stun chance, and that can roll as high as 128, but this is really interesting. Your one-handed weapon can give you +1 to lightning skills. This is a Rune Hammer for lightning skills. I was trying to think, like, melee physical plus lightning. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so those are the maces. Look really good. Models are solid. I like how they are all very unique. They all have their own character to them. They are all kind of different colors. And the renders look good in game. I'm happy with maces. I don't know if I've ever made a build with a mace. Ever. So I like this. I can tell you though, if I ever had a build, if I went back to using a shield, I would use a Doomstar with that shield. Okay, now let's take a look at wands. All right, for you acolytes out there, for your mage classes out there. You've got the Coral Wand, level 51, plus 44 to spell lightning damage, and this is actually like a mid-roll. Actually, not even a mid-roll. This can roll as high as 51. Chance to shock on spell hit as high as 51. And then -3 mana cost, okay? So you got your lightning wand. Even though it's a coral wand. What? It's lightning. But it's coral. I mean, it does look like coral, but obviously people wouldn't think lightning. They think blue. When they see red, they think fire. It doesn't matter. The picture in the 2D looks just like the 3D. That's what's important. Coral wand. Okay, nothing too exciting. And it's going to be hard to roll a good coral wand because you're going to have to get double implicit high rolls. So if you found one that rolled 51-51, keep it. Okay, dragon horn. It kind of looks like what, like a dragon's tail? That's what I see. More of just a snake. The dragon horn wand. And this again is a range. Adaptive spell damage as high as 60, as low as 54. In this picture they have rolled at 60. And then this has cast speed. If you're talking adaptive spell damage 60 and somehow you can get this close to 12, that's a pretty damn good wand, and you could literally use it for any spell build there is. It'd be cool for my lightning mage. Okay, dragon horn. Looks pretty good as well. You can see the detail in it in the lighting, like how it glistens. I like that one. Moving on to the Ornate Wand. And this one's pretty interesting because when I was looking at the 2D art compared to the 3D image, I was like, those look nothing alike, but it's because of the angles. Now, if you see this, it's a hand. See the hand? It's a hand holding this black ball. And it's weird because I think they should have done this is just my opinion. I feel like they should have done two hands, like one hand holding this side and one hand holding this side. But they didn't. This opposite side that you can't see in the picture is this just like bar right here. And then in the 3D image, you can't see the hand under it, but the hand is holding this black ball. This one I felt like they might have been able to do a little better because you can see the ball is kind of covered here, and then here it looks like it's about to fall out. Just something so it's small and stupid. Anyways, adaptive spell damage. It can roll as low as 44, as high as 51. Chance to poison on spell hit, and then mana cost. So, I don't know. This one's not very good, in my opinion. You look at the stats and how it looks, it's okay. Wands, last but not least, and my favorite when it comes to looks, is the Profane Wand. And on here, it can roll as high as 66, but you have to use necrotic spell damage. You can get up to plus 66 necrotic spell damage, plus 60 or plus 56 to 66 cursed damage, and then you still get your mana cost back. I don't think there's a single scepter or wand that can go over adaptive spell 66. 60. I think the one in game 62 or 64. What is it? The proficiency wand or something like that. So if you are using necrotic spell damage, like, you will have this for sure. And I really like the way it looks. Like, you turn sideways, you got the handle. This actually reminds me of a baseball bat, right? Kind of like how it's thicker at the bottom, and then you got like the grips here. A little pine tar maybe. You got your spikes, and then you got your skull with the teeth. And it's really hard to see in this image, but like it's there. It looks the exact same. Profane Wand, my favorite wand. Doomstar, my favorite one-handed blunt weapon. And I feel like I'm going to make something around this. We got a couple things cooking. Friday, 083, axes, maces, wands. All right, everyone, that's the video. They continue to leak more and more to us. I only have one question for you today. Out of all of those maces and out of all of those wands that you just saw, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure you've heard by now that I have officially started a Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Schedule is on YouTube Community. It is on Twitch itself. First link in the description below if you'd like to go there and follow. Always a good time. And for tomorrow's stream, it will be a little special because for Wifey Wednesdays, it'll be the first time my wife is mic'd up and have her camera on, and we're going to be doing some special giveaways. First link in the description below. If you haven't joined the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're now over 1,100 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description. I hope you enjoyed this fairly quick breakdown video for the new maces and wands coming to 083. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.